What is up, Fruitful Insiders Club Light newsletter? Back in Florida, back on the newsletter videos. I think it's been almost an entire year since I've done one of these back when we were in Florida. Must be something about Florida, I don't know. But I want to do this more regularly. Anyway, check out the backyard real quick. We got a little station here. We kind of pimped it out a bit because, you know, when we live here for the 3 months, this place looks fucking amazing. We replaced all the grass. But throughout the year, you know, landscapers let it go a bit, tenants muck things up. So we've been spending the past week or two planting a hell of a lot more trees. I redid the whole fence. Yeah, bro, on vacation, the carpenter comes out. Can't help it. But anyway, this backyard is looking fucking sweet. All the work is done. Now it's time to chill for the next 3 months, relax, and get back to white collar work. So anyway, back on these newsletters. And the point of the video today is, what am I going to talk about? Yesterday on Instagram, I went on a pretty giant rant. So if you follow me on Instagram, it's a little bit of a repeat of that. But in essence, people are spoiled. That's the main thing of this video. And why I say that is, if you noticed, maybe you haven't, but in these past 2 years, it's been very hard for a lot of real estate investors, myself included. Higher interest rates, a new market, navigating all that. But a lot of big time investors have literally gone bankrupt or on the border of bankrupt. Smaller investors, I know a ton of them, certainly gone legit bankrupt, fucked all their private lenders, ruined their reputation. And again, even these big investors, same thing. You've probably seen the article that just came out in Ontario if you're from Canada. The big company that lost about to lose $150 million, you know, bankrupt. This is a big investing group, and even they got fucked. Moral of the story is, more than ever, my thesis of how I built my whole real estate business of easy peasy boring is back, and it's true, and just going back to it. And I've stuck to it since 2010. 2010, I've been buying single family properties in Kitchener-Waterloo, and all my 50 rental properties were in Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge area. And lots of people were like, Matt, come to Palmerston, come to Harriston, come to Sudbury, come to Timmins, Ontario, cheap real estate, lots of cash flow. And that whole time I was like, no, dude, because I got trained from RAIN, the Real Estate Investment Network, for y'all fucking G's who have memories of that. That was a great group, Don Campbell. Anyway, he taught me the whole thesis of like boring, keep it simple, high quality. You want quality real estate. You don't just want fucking real estate anywhere. And anyway, I'm super glad I stuck to the guns and sold all my rental properties, obviously, in 2022, right at the peak of the market, cashed out. And now I'm done with Ontario. We'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, all these investors during the pandemic run up were like, I'm fucking going to Sudbury and Sault Ste. Marie, all these weird towns. And I was just like, I don't know, dude, the market's really hot. Like, am I missing out on something? Like, maybe. But I was just like, no, I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing, which is quality. Anyway, a lot of those big investors I see on Facebook now are making funny jokes. They're fine, but they're like, fuck sakes, I should have never bought in Sudbury. I should have never bought in Sault Ste. Marie. Because now that we're in a recession, fun time's over. So, you know, in GTA, Kitchener-Waterloo, London, Ontario, whatever, these more quality cities, in this recession, prices have come down, you know, 20%, 15%. It's like, yeah, that sucks, dude. Especially if you're trying to flip in that market. Ouch. That sucks. But it's a once-in-a-lifetime generational thing, most likely. So, you know, we're probably not going to see that again for a long time. A drawdown that fast, that quick, in like a year. But in these stupid little fucking fuck towns, their real estate's down like 35, 30, 40%. Because there's no jobs, there's no economic fundamentals, there's no job growth, population growth, there's none of that. And when the tide runs out, you know, nobody living there anymore. Everybody's coming back to Toronto, GTA, Kitchener-Waterloo for jobs in a market like this. And that's what I think we're going to be in for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 years, minimum, is that boring, easy peasy, slow market where the fundamentals make sense again. Now, I'm not investing in Kitchener-Waterloo anymore, I'm investing down here in the US, bringing my partners down. But the whole reason of this video is y'all are spoiled. Motherfuckers are spoiled. You know, for the past, honestly, 2 years, while you haven't seen me on here too much, I've just been grinding on the social media and just growing our stuff and finishing what we have, growing the flip business as best as we can in this shithole. Now it's going to be good. I think the rest of the year it's going to be pretty good. So we're going full on with that. We can talk about that maybe in a different video or maybe this video. I don't know. But for like the US investing, because a lot of you are on my list for the US investing, and you're like, Matt, I'm getting emails. How come you're not sending out Florida deals? How come you're not sending out Texas deals? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Yeah. I hope so. But I've been fucking hearing that for the past 2 years from a lot of motherfuckers on this list. Maybe not you, but on the list, on the other list. So I'm sending out deals. Cash flow is great, easy peasy, boring, high quality, and people are just snuffing it. Nah, I don't know. Mostly because they're afraid of the recession. They thought the sky was going to fall. And I was telling everybody, dude, it's not going to happen. Real estate's going to hold up because of all the fundamentals. Low supply, lots of demand, population growth. We're not building enough. Real estate's not going to crash. And no, I don't know. I'm watching this fucking guy on CNN. Anyway, real estate didn't crash. Cuts are right around the corner. We know what's going to happen when they start cutting interest rates. Like, if you're on this list, you at least know that. Real estate's going to start to go boom, boom time again. It's just how it's going to go. The next couple years are going to be great. Anyway, now people are starting to realize, okay, fine, maybe Matt was right a little bit. Maybe the market's not going to fall. Anyway, I've been sending out these deals for the past 2 years. Like, yo, come down to Florida, come down to Texas. Like, here's the deals. They cash flow $200 a month. They cash flow $300 a month. Everybody been snuffing their nose. $300 a month? Ha ha ha. I'm used to getting a fucking $1,000 of cash flow a month. That's what anyway, now we're back to fucking reality. We're back to real estate investing 101. Where boring works, quality works, the Warren Buffett approach works, the Don Campbell approach, the Matt Pichet approach of buy a quality single-family property in a quality city with good economic fundamentals, GDP growth, job growth, hold it for 5 years, sell it, make 50, 60K per partner on each deal. You only put in like 100 grand USD for this deal, by the way. So it's like a 50% return on investment over 5 years. Well, but man, that's like, I want 500% return. Those days are over. They're fucking over. Snap out of it. It's time to come back to reality. It was the whole point of this video is y'all are fucking spoiled. So that's why I've been sending out deals. I've been sending out deals, great stuff. And people are just like, nah, it's been like pulling teeth. I'm just like, fuck it. Everybody wants to lend on the flips though. Because it's sexy, it's cool, it's more cash flow. That's cool. So we've been growing our flip business, no problem. But I've been like, guys, thank you for the flip money. That's awesome. But you make the real money on the buy and holds. When you buy multiple properties, that's where you make the real money. The flip stuff's cool. I love flipping. But the real fucking money is made in the long-term holds, and everybody's snuffing them. So, that's the point of this video. Stop fucking around. Get back to reality. You're spoiled. Those deals, gone. Those crazy unicorn deals, the sexy stuff, the Airbnb arbitrage, the flipping, the Airbnbs all across America. That's cool. I do Airbnb arbitrage. I do flipping. I consider those sexy strategies. But you shouldn't be doing them. Most people shouldn't be doing them. You don't have a net worth of $2 million minimum to be fucking around with Airbnb arbitrage, to be fucking around with flipping and risk losing it all like these motherfuckers I see every single day. You don't have the skills to hire, fire, grow a business. A lot of y'all can barely read a fucking balance sheet. You're talking about Airbnb arbitrage scaling across America? What the fuck are you talking about? Back to the basics. Anyway, what we're doing now is focusing on single-family properties in Memphis, Tennessee, and in just around Houston, Texas, maybe even San Antonio, Texas. We're looking around there, but Houston, Texas, really good. Memphis, Tennessee, that's a sleeper market. Whew. Properties ever buying around 140, 150 grand, 160 grand USD, and they cash flow like $400, $500 USD a month. And the population growth in Memphis is fucking insane. It's a growing city. It's like a top city for a lot of investors for growth to come. It's a cheap city, a no tax state, landlord-tenant rules. Y'all already know. Tennessee's got fantastic tenant rules. They're gone in 60 to 90 days max if they don't pay rent. Lots of tenants, affordable. Anyway, dude, and then in Texas, Houston, we're buying properties around 180, 200 grand USD. Same thing, single family house, nicer areas. But the property tax in Texas is so much higher. So they cash flow about $200. Don't snuff your nose. $200, dude. It's 5-year hold. And the amount of money is so low. For the Memphis stuff we're doing with partners, it's about 100 grand USD total to down payment, renovations, holding costs. Like it's about 90 to 100 grand all in to be a 50-50 partner. By the way, hit me up because we're about to scale huge and people are starting to wake up and open the hand a bit. People are starting to wake up. Oh, real estate market didn't fucking fall out of the sky. Oh shit, maybe Matt was right. Hit me up if you want to partner with me in Memphis. And in Texas, same thing, 180, 200 grand. And in Florida, we're doing the Airbnbs. Little more sexy, but I got the skills and experience needed to do that. But we're buying quality properties like this. You know, check this shit out, dude. We know how to fucking Airbnb, dude. Look at this shit. Unbelievable. And by the way, guys, on the Airbnb, especially in Florida, the outside is numero uno. I said that like such a fucking expat. Numero uno. Look at this. The people forget about the outside. Like all the Airbnbs, the outside is shit. Dude, that's what matters in Florida. That's why people come here from fucking Michigan and all the northern states, New York State. They all come down for this. And y'all making your outsides look like dick. Anyway, I know for me, when I come down to Florida, I want to see this shit. You know what's funny about Florida? People are always planting like, I can't, yeah, see these trees? People are, yeah, this tree over here. I don't know if you can see that, the sun's in my eyes. Everybody's planting these fucking North American trees, fucking maple trees. What are you doing, dude? It's one of my rules. Like I planted these palm trees. You can't even see them, but like all of these on this trip. Cause, yo, and look at this giant thing. When I come to Florida, I want to see palm trees, bro. I don't want to see pine trees, fucking maple trees. The locals here like to use American or North American trees. I don't know, it's funny. It's the thing I notice when I drive around. I want palm trees. Anyway, go wild on the palm trees in Florida. Anyway, that's the point of the video. Stop being a spoiled little bitch. Lower the expectations, because now we're back to a normal, we're back to like a 2015, 2016, 2017 real estate market. Was real estate sexy to you then? Think back. Where were you in 2017? Were you thinking about real estate? I bet you a lot of you watching this video were not. Why? Because it wasn't sexy. It wasn't cool. You probably got onto the real estate thing in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. That's probably when a lot of you watching this got on of like, real estate investing is cool. Yeah, it was so cool, dude. It was trendy. I've been investing since 2010. That shit wasn't cool. You know how hard it was to invest in and like meet people? Internet wasn't as cool as it was now, obviously. It was like impossible to like find information and meet other investors. Real estate investing was not cool then. That's what we're kind of back to now. And it's gonna run up a bit as interest rates come down. It's gonna get cool. It's gonna get cool again. Values are gonna rise, and then it's gonna soften again probably, because they're gonna have to raise interest rates again at some point. Try and find that soft landing they're trying to land, which they're probably not gonna land. Anyway, real estate won't be cool soon, but it is cool. It is cool. Look what real estate investing has given me. I live in Canada for the summers. I come down here. I own this bitch in Naples. There's a beach right there, 2-minute drive, and not just any beach, a Naples beach. Naples is a different breed than Florida. Naples is like Miami, but for older rich people and families. It's low, it's quiet, no traffic most times, no crime. This is the rich, boring side of Florida. Naples is different. But yo, I come here for the winters, and then in the fall, we travel to Europe all the time. It's pretty cool life. All from real estate investing. All from doing the uncool shit of buying single family homes, renovating it better than everybody else, getting a quality tenant, holding for 5 years, selling, getting my profits, and going. Easy, boring. I did 50 of those. Boring. Now I want to do 300 of those with you guys. Scale this shit 2.0. Single family real estate ain't going nowhere. If you're buying quality cities that have jobs, population growth, all those economic fundamentals, it ain't going nowhere but up. If you hold for 5 years minimum, maybe 7 years. Oh, but 7 years is too long. I want to retire now. I hate my job now. Yeah, dude, the pandemic run-up is over. The possibility of you replacing your job in 2 years, it's over. Now we're back to the realistic 10 years, 15 years. You can't work 10 years, 15 years to retire for the rest of your life? Bro, that's what I did. I started when I was 18 years old, right out of high school in carpentry. 20 years old, I was getting into investing, like seriously, like researching. Bought my first property at 22. Scaled from there. Now I'm 35. What is that? That 13 years? I could have retired basically like 2 years ago. So it was like 11 years. Like 11 years of just insane grind. I threw my 20s away. 20s, bye-bye. I played in a rock band, lead guitar, and I had my fun, you know, on Friday nights doing that kind of shit. But I didn't go out to no fucking bars. I didn't party with friends. I was a nerd, dude. I was sitting at home reading, real estate, working, building the business, doing the marketing, shooting videos on fucking YouTube right here since I was 22 years old. Grind. I threw my 20s away. I grinded. But now, in my 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, hopefully 90s, 100s, I don't have to work a day in my life because of the shit I did in my 20s and into my early 30s. 10 years of hard, focused work. You can't do that? Everybody wants to get rich quick in 2 years, but then they wake up 20 years later and they go, what happened? I was trying to get rich in 2 years, but I'm still working at ABC Co. That's because you hop around. You hop. What's the next sexy strategy? And you're not building shit. Stop it. Stop. Just buy the boring shit. The Warren Buffett approach. The quality stocks. In this case, real estate. Monopoly. Hoard, chill, sell, hoard some more, chill some more, sell. Anyway, that's enough for this video. Don't be spoiled.